Good morning. My name is Stacy Goodyear, and this is Stitchworthy, a podcast from South Central Texas. And I am happy to have you all with me. Stitchworthy is basically my chronicle of me, my life as a fiber artist, my works, my journey, and so sit back, relax, and enjoy some Stitchworthy goodness. Today I just wanted to kind of get the ball rolling on the podcast and welcome everyone, and just kind of throw my hat in, so to speak. No pun intended. Let's see. So it's kind of hard to do a knitting podcast in South Central Texas. There's not a lot of a knitting culture here. Mostly it's oil paints and sculptures as far as the art community goes. Some watercolors, I guess, but the point is there's not much in the way of knitting. And crochet is a little more common, but not a whole lot more common. So I do both. I don't really have a business going as yet. Oh, that's my puppy. She wants my boyfriend, her daddy. She's very much his dog, and he hasn't come home for lunch yet, so she's kind of upset. Wow, I sound croaky. Just a second, please. Okay. Yay, that sounds better. So yeah. Oh, so there's not a lot in the way of a knitting and crochet community as far as people who openly do it professionally. There's a lot of knitters and crocheters who are hobbyists, but not a lot of people who do it professionally in South Central Texas that I have found. And that's good news and it's bad news. That means I don't have that much competition, but that also means I don't have very much of a knowledge base to draw from. There are some local yarn shops, and the shop owners are very knowledgeable, but again, it's mostly for hobbyists and for running yarn stores that their knowledge comes into play. There's not really a lot who have taken it my direction and said, well, hey, I'm going to sell the finished products and, you know, design knit and crochet goods. So it's a challenge, but I try to keep a positive outlook and continue to follow my dream, because yeah, I went bust on my teenage dream, as most people do, of becoming a writer, sort of. I have a blog. It's called Stitchworthy. It's on WordPress.com. And it's basically the same content as the podcast, just without me talking. And some of the content varies, some of it is similar, if not verbatim. And that's just because it's the same person creating. Wow, people are really loud outside my apartment today. Sorry. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but yeah. No kind of decorum. Anyway. Decorum. I don't know if that's the right word I was looking for. Anyway, doesn't really matter. They went away. Yay! So, yeah, I know that the lighting is kind of weird. I don't have show lights. I'm filming this with natural lighting, and on my living room couch nonetheless. With a cell phone. As low tech as you can possibly get. But yeah, I'm hoping as I get more viewers and as I get more subscribers, I will excuse me, have the money for new tech and new new stuff, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so now the people are out there and doing stuff, and I don't know if I can take the dog out, but she wants to go out. Sorry. So yeah, just kind of all over the place today. I don't have a lot to share in the way of knitting or crochet content today. Like I said, just kind of a welcome to the podcast. There is eventually going to be knitting and crochet crochet content on the podcast. I just have to create some. And I kind of wanted to just introduce myself and my blog and of course the podcast, and share with you a little bit about the animals I live with, because you will be hearing about or from many of them, and you might even see them now and again. Our dog Junebug is very inquisitive and she loves the camera. She's a ham. And so yeah, anyway, I think I'll do that now. This is Junebug. I don't know if you can see her. She's our dog. In here we have our tortoise Ned, but it looks like he's asleep. And now this is our parakeet, who is kind of shy. And this is our cockatiel. Who is not at all shy. And the cockatiel's name is the cockatiel's name is R2, and the parakeet's name is Archimedes. Absent-minded professor syndrome. What, girl? What? But yeah, those are our pets. The tortoise's name is Ned. We don't know that the tortoise is male or female. We just kind of flipped a coin, so to speak. Excuse me again. Okay, well, I think that's gonna have to be it for our first episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you all again. And if you liked this video, please let me know and smash the like button. And if you really liked it, please subscribe. I would appreciate it immensely. And you can find all those buttons right down at the bottom of your screen, at the bottom of this screen. And in the dialog box. And sorry, but I've got to go because apparently Doggy is in distress. Okay.